In this Congress we will present updated result of the ECHELON-1 trial, which is a phase 3 open label randomized study comparing the experimental treatment with ABVD, in which bleomycin has been taken over by brentuximab vedotin, 1.2 milligrams by kilo day 1 and 15 for 12 administration, compared to standard ABVD treatment in advanced stage Hodgkin lymphoma patients. Results have been already published after a follow-up of 23 months. Now we present updated results after much longer follow-up of 3 years. And as a matter of fact, the experimental arm showed a superiority in terms of progression-free survival for investigator in intention to treat analysis with a reduction of 30% of the risk of relapse of progression compared to the standard arm, which is something which is somehow more evident than what has been reported after a shorter follow-up. The benefit of experimental arm has been particularly relevant in patients with adverse prognostic factors, such as stage 4 disease, PET2 positive after 2 cycles of AVD plus brentuximab, extranodal sites, and poor prognostic international prognostic score with a score of 4 or higher. So in this patient subset, the combination is particularly effective. The breakdown of the patients according to demographics or prognostic factors show the benefit of experimental arm in each subset. In the forest plot analysis, we showed that every patient subset benefited from the experimental approach, but in elderly patients aged more than 60, this benefit was less evident. So if I could comment, it's still doubtful whether the treatment is cost-effective in elderly patients, while in younger patients, the study showed a favorable benefit and toxicity ratio, with peripheral neuropathy as the main side effect, which disappeared by the hand in more than 80% of the patients after 3-year follow-up. In the future, treatment with brentuximab vedotin could be useful also in the elderly subset of patients, provided you could deliver a different schedule of treatment with less chemotherapy and more administration of the drug alone. So in this different schedule of treatment, elderly patients proved to benefit much more of this drug as in the classical AVD plus brentuximab approach. Well, resistance to the drug could be overcome with the adjunction of new drugs, which showed to potentiate the cytotoxic effects of T-cell lymphocyte effector cells. There are emerging data showing that agents potentiating the cytotoxic effects, such as antibody against CD47, could be induce prolonged remission in hematological disorders, including lymphoma. So in the future, probably the combination of brentuximab vedotin with these potentiating agents could be of benefit.